Hey guys, so today I have kind of like a creepy video for y'all in the spirit of October and Halloween and all things spooky. I did not plan for this video to go up today. I actually had a different video planned to go up, but then this happened and it was just so crazy and so wild. And so yeah, we're just going to talk about that. So let's just get right on into it. So earlier today I was on the phone with my friend Jessie, and we were talking about the like scary movies and stuff, and I brought up how I want to see the Slenderman scary movie, but that nobody in my family would go see it with me because I felt it was disrespectful because of that little girl who had gotten stabbed by her friends by it years ago, which I'm sure if y'all are old enough to remember the Slenderman hype, you're old enough to remember that happening. It was so sad. But he and I started talking about that, and we were talking about like how could, you know, young girls like do that, like what would come across their minds, like we have to kill someone. Like we were talking about that, the girls who had done the stabbing, one of them had like schizophrenia or something like that, like she had some type of mental disorder, which kind of explained why she would think the way she thought. Anyway, so we're talking about this, and then literally right after we finished up that conversation, I was like, okay, hey, I'm gonna go now because I wanted to edit the video that was gonna go up today. And he was like, okay, talk to you later. I was like, okay, bye. And we hung up, and then as soon as we hung up, this popped up on my phone, and I was like, that's so crazy, we were just talking about that. So I decided to call him, and this is how that conversation went. So I'm sorry if I'm looking a bit rough right now, but the craziest thing just happened to me. So we're going to call Jesse and get his input on it because it involves a conversation that he and I just had. So let's hope he answers.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so I'm sorry, I know that we just hung up, but do you remember what we were just talking about?
Demons?
Yes, and?
I don't know.
Slenderman.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember how we were talking about the little girl who got stabbed?
Yeah.
Because of the whole Slenderman issue? So I'm gonna send you what just came through on my phone.
Okay. Oh my god. You're joking. That's not real.
No, like dead ass, that happened.
No, that can't be. We were literally just talking about that 20 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
You're joking. No. I'm scared.
Like, that's a whole news report on something that happened like 5 or 6 years ago that we were just talking about.
Yeah, it's not even relevant. Like, what the bitch?
I'm
scared.
I literally haven't heard anybody talk about it in years.
Literally, like, I mean, the movie happened, but other than that, like, nothing, like, relevant has happened in the case to my knowledge. Like, that's...
And the movie...
We were literally just talking about it. Like, I do not understand. Like, 20 minutes ago. Literally, not even.
I know, and the movie came out like a year ago.
Girl, you need to call the cops. I'm scared. Either the government's listening to you, or you got a demon in your phone. I'm not sure which, but either way, I'm scared for you.
Yeah, I'm just... I don't even know. Like, that's just so crazy.
Well, don't die.
Yeah, you too.
Bye!
Bye! So, this is not the first time that something like that has happened to me. It actually happened to me the other day, too, because I had been talking about wanting to dye my hair for a while, and I was talking on the phone again with Jessie about it, and then later on that night, I got, like, an ad on Instagram that I'll insert here, but it was about coloring your hair. So basically what I'm getting at is that, like, this kind of goes along with the whole theory that, like, your phone is listening to you, and it's just kind of creepy to think that, like, this little guy is listening to you, you know? And it literally freaked us out so much. Like, even after the conversation that I showed you we had about it, we, like, texted about it, and we talked about it again later on in the day when we were on the phone again. Like, it was just literally so wild. So I wanted to come on here and share it with you guys and see what all of you guys think about it. Like, do you guys think that somebody's listening in on our conversations? Because if so, that's just, it's so scary to think about. Like, and it's just so weird that literally I haven't heard anybody talk about Slenderman in a long time, and then the second that he and I are talking about it on the phone, I get an ad on my phone. Or not an ad, but like an alert on my phone from a news source about the Slenderman girl survivor. Like, that's just so wild to me. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it, and if you want to hear more of my stories like this, because I've had this happen to me quite a few times, then let me know and give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any more of my videos, and I will see y'all next time.